Just off I-70 on the east side of town, a look at Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the New York Yankees and the Kansas City Royals. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Gordon Francis is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Kansas City. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, Matt, he's been really pitching well recently. He even won the Pitcher of the Month award in the American League. And with all the other great starters in this league, that's really saying something. I think he's on top of his game, and I expect to see a solid performance out of him here.
Standing in, the leadoff man, Jacoby Ellsbury. So we are ready for baseball. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Harold Reynolds, we look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Well, everybody's hyped. The crowd is hyped. The players were hyped. And the beauty of the night game when the ace is throwing gives people all day. This town has been buzzing talking about him being on the mound tonight. I'm excited to watch him throw. He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Here's another 0-2. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball one. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And a fastball is swung on and missed, and there is your first out of the contest. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
You know, Matt, you have to watch out for Carlos Beltran these days. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
First offering on its way. Angelo Dotson stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Well, he's really struggled. I mean, 0 for the series, but the confidence they have in him, he's still in the lineup. Let's see if he can break out right here.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone. Digging in, Billy Butler. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, Matty, some people say Gary is more of a pitcher's umpire because he features a wider strike zone than some. But I think he's at least pretty consistent about it.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on MLB Network. Mark Weir gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, he's got interesting numbers, and if you look at his strikeouts to walk ratio, it's 1-to-1. So it's not great. It's not terribly bad. It means he throws strikes, but he doesn't have the stuff that's going to totally dominate hitters. He's got to rely a lot on his defense. We'll watch and see how this one unfolds.
Pulled toward right center field. Ellsbury is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. A chance now from the K to have a look at the starting 9 for these Royals. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, you have to keep an eye on the Hebrew Hammer, Ryan Braun. He was the catalyst for this ball club last month. He had an on-base percentage of over 400. And when you're doing that, you're really helping your team.
Now at the plate, Johan Perez. Having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. solo shot here to left. 6th home run on the season for him. And the Royals are on the board first. It's 1-0.
Taking another look here, it's obvious why this guy has become such a fan favorite, and there isn't any doubt. They do love him here, but I guess if you hit balls like that, they have no choice but to love you.
Digging in, Alex Gordon. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play.
Alex Gordon.
Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
7 games. Hey, that's 1 week of swing bat. Pretty good. He's comfortable right now.
Eric Hosmer.
The first baseman Eric Hosmer is in. And when you get a look at the splits, he's really owned right-handers thus far on the season. First pitch coming. Here it is. Slow bouncer to the right side. Foul ball, however, strike 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Matt, here we are at the bottom of the first inning. The team has been struggling coming in, and now they find themselves already down 1-0. I think this is more of a mental thing than maybe even physical. They got to turn it around.
Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Now Hosmer swings and lifts a high fly ball out to deep right field. And it's gone. A 2-run home run off the bat of Eric Hosmer. Number 21 for him on the season. And the Royals have moved out to a 3-0 lead.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
So coming to the plate, Ryan Braun. And he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. First offering on its way. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Oh, that was a tough pitch to lay off of. He took this hack at that slider. He thought it was going to be over the plate, and it just kept running away.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ellsbury is under it. 2 gone. At the plate, Luke Borders. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Beltran. He comes in currently 2nd on the team in home runs. Hit to 3rd. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
He was clearly thinking about hitting the ball the other way. Now they're overloading or overshifting all on the right side, and he just shot the ball the other way and is taking what they give him. I don't know why more guys don't do that.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. Oh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. Nobody out, runner on first. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
All right, here's how the Royals are lined up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And at first base, Eric Hosmer, I think he's one of the best defenders in all the game at first base. Tremendous range. He's aggressive, too. Not afraid to catch a ball and throw it to second base for that double play. Aggressive first baseman. I like them.
In now, Chris Heisey. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. One out and a runner on second base. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Well, I don't know what he was sitting on right there, but that's the pitch you want. You're heading the count, and you get a fastball right there, middle in. I don't know. I'd have had to swing at that.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. And a fastball just a bit high. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And this is swung on and missed. His fifth strikeout already. And there are two gone in the inning.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Bobby Sylvester is in with two away now as he looks at a called strike one. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
That's a ball.
And the changeup is way low that time.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
Set to deal on a ball and two strikes. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Settling in now, Travis Vetter. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Travis Vetter.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted in the air out to right. Beltran has a read on it. Makes the play, one away. Now to the plate, Vinny Helmet. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. He's set and the pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. Bases are empty, one man out. And they run one in on him here as this is on the ground to second base. On to Butler in time, and there are two away.
Batting ninth.
Now at the plate, Edgar Rodriguez. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The 0-1 on its way. Line towards center field. Ellsbury is there, and they breeze through this half inning as this. Stepping in, Solomon Johnson. He was hitless in the shutout last night.
Solomon
First pitch
Johnson
finds the zone. No balls and a strike to the now 39-year-old veteran. Now here's the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 2-1.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And they just can't touch him right now as this is swung on and missed. 7 punch-outs now, and there's one away.
batting ninth, shortstop Cliff Pennington.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Cliff Pennington comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Strike 2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. Recovery throw is not in time, and that'll go down as a painful single.
Well, there's a 1-out infield single. You know what? You can start a lot of rallies with 1 out. He was hustling down the line. If you're pitching, you think, golly, that was so unlucky.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Here it comes, 0-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, that number has him tied for 2nd in the AL in that category. 2 out with the man at first. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
Yeah, I think he
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Left for the Yankees. They trail in this one 3-0.
Leading off for the Royals.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Zobrist.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Johan Perez. He's been great lately, and it's resulted in his being awarded with the American League Rookie of the Month award. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Beltran racing back at the track. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
The designated hitter, number 4.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Alex Gordon. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Calling for it, Heisey. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Billy stepping in and ready for another shot. Billy Butler comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Perez comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Carlos Beltran.
Striding in once again, Carlos Beltran. He reached on a single in his first try. Fastball in there for a called strike. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And here's a swing and a miss as the count goes to 0-2 on Beltran. Here it comes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here comes another 0-2. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The catcher, number 34.
Ready for another chance? Brian McCann. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Fouled back. Oh, 0-2. Here it comes. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Fouled back. Here's another 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Oh, I got to give advantage to hitter in this AB. Man, he's seen a lot of pitches. He's sitting 2-2.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the bottom.
Leading off the 4th for the Royals, first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
First offering on its way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Ellsbury. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 7.
Here's Ryan Braun now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Well, they have been really aggressive swinging early in the count, early in this game, and that's twofold. You're either not going to get a high pitch count from the pitcher, which could go against you, or you're going to knock him out. We're coming right after him being aggressive. Right now, I think they're just being aggressive.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Ellsbury is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Digging in to try it again. Borders. First delivery to him on the way. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw to Butler takes care of him, and that retires the side. Standing in, Chris Heisey comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Bobby Sylvester will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. High in the air out towards shallow right. And Braun will handle this one for round number 2. Stepping up to the plate, Solomon Johnson. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Now, that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. But one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Stepping into the box, Travis Vetter. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Travis Vetter.
Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. And this is fouled at the plate. Fly ball out toward left center field. Heisey is in pursuit. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, left
At
fielder,
the plate, Vinny Domit. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a ball rolled softly to second. Sylvester is up with it. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th.
now batting.
Ready now, Edgar Rodriguez. From the stretch. And this will be fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Heisey moves over. And the inning is over. When we return, Cliff Pennington starts things. Striding in once again, Cliff Pennington. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
And a fastball is in there for strike 1. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready on 1-2. And another foul ball.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
You froze him on the fastball there. Cliff Pennington is retired to kick off the inning. Jacoby Ellsbury stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. 1-0 count. Here it is. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch.
That's in.
Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Again, he sends it out of play. Now a flare out toward right center. In there, a base hit.
Matt, that's a big base hit. I want to see now, can he get guys out from the stretch? He retired a lot of guys in a row to that windup. Now he's in the stretch. Let's see if they can get to him out of the stretch.
Into the box now, Angelo Dodson, as he'll swing and pop this one up near second base. Vetter camps under it, and he's got it for out number 2. Digging in once again, Billy Butler, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Fouled off into the seats behind first. Ready with the 0-1, and Ellsbury's running. Pitch inside, the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2.
That's ball.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. The Yanks leave 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
The shortstop, Dan Zobrist.
Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. Dribbled to the right side. That winds up foul. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Heisey moves over, and that's the first out of the inning. Johan Perez will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch, and this is fouled back and out of play. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Ready for another shot now. Alex Gordon, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch on its way. Pitch is high, the throw, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. He's running again. Pitch misses low. The throw down.
No, he's safe.
Throw won't get him. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Ground ball right side. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
He's been looking really good. Another hit, another multi-hit game. This hot streak has been really fun to watch him perform.
Here comes Yankee manager Joe Girardi on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Harry Haight takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Pennington on to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. Here's Carlos Beltran. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Right fielder, Carlos Beltran.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Matt, this is getting a little ridiculous. That strike right there puts him at 90% of hitters he's throwing first pitch strike to. You do that, yeah, you're going to dominate lineups.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Oh, that is too good a pitch to throw right there. 2 strikes, a fastball right in his wheelhouse. He missed it. He probably won't get another one like that again.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 0-2 once more. Chopped weakly to the left. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Well, it's getting late in the game. You look for anything to get the rally started right there. An infield single. They'll take it and try to build from it moving forward.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Now here comes Kansas City manager Ned Yost making that slow walk to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Collins.
And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. A runner at first with no outs here. 0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Beltran is on his way home. The relay. And he will pull into 3rd with an RBI triple.
Whoa, he hung that changeup. That ball was hit hard. Lucky to keep that one in the ballpark.
Second baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Bobby Sylvester. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a ground ball, double play, or a strikeout. Either way, it's going to help your cause.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. Ready once again, Solomon Johnson. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And he gets ahead 0-1.
I don't have a problem taking that pitch right there. New pitcher just came in out of the bullpen. You want to see what he's got. You measure the first pitch. Now get ready to hit.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Oh, he's looking pretty good right now. Look, that was a nice swing following the changeup. He just couldn't put it in play.
Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Ground ball left side. Zobrist is there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But an RBI triple gets the. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up.
Right fielder, Ryan Braun.
Now here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to short. Up with it now is Pennington. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Up next for the Royals, third baseman, Luke Borders.
Ready for another chance. Luke Borders. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Heisey is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Travis Vetter. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory. And that. Digging in to try it again. Cliff Pennington. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Pennington.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Logan Batista has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Logan Batista.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. And the pitch. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. And the pitch. And a curveball drops in on 2-1, 2-2 now.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Here's another 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. There to play it is Zobrist. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step. Oh, but look here. The manager's up and out of the dugout, so it appears he might opt to challenge that last safe call at first.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
Gentlemen, the Royals have elected to.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, so it looks like the umpires are wrapping up their decision, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and instead of having a base runner at first, the bases will now be empty. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. One strike home now to Ellsbury. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Fouled straight back.
That is too good a pitch to make right there with 2 strikes. But he fouled it off. Now you got to stay aggressive and go get him again.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Angelo Dotson is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And this will get by Zobrist at short. It's a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Oh, the changeup executed nicely, and he still got a ground ball. They got the base hit. He got his ground ball. He did everything he wanted to do. Sometimes it just doesn't work out for you.
Fouled straight back. Comes set, and the 0-1. A swing and a miss and a ball down.
0-2 with this guy. This could be the worst scenario you want. He's got 4 pitches that he can throw for strikes now. You really don't know what to look for when you're the hitter.
And this is taken there by Butler. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Open to center. And impacting pitch on its way. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this. Jeff Fitch is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Jeff Fitch.
Ready now, Vinny Domit. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Butler just to the right of the mound. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting. Catcher.
Digging in, Edgar Rodriguez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on its way. Smoked on the ground up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and set to go now is the shortstop Ben Zobrist. Tapper right back to the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Coming to the plate now, Johan Perez. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch. And that's in there, base hit. Rodriguez rounds third and is digging for the plate. And tack on 1 more, make it a 4-1 lead.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. Now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game. And now they've got that cushion.
Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And he will hasten his way back to first where he's in there safely. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. He's on the move again from first.
He's safe.
Way late, and he's in there easily at second. 2 out here and a runner at second. Sent on the ground out to second. Sylvester in the hole. Throw on to Butler is in time, and the inning is. A great shot there of famous Union Station with downtown KC in the background. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network. Here's Carlos Beltran. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Perez is there to put this one away as they get Beltran on just one pitch. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he's really had it going into the month of June, currently leading the AL in that department. Brian McCann is at the plate now, and he takes a called strike. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Boy, he is not seeing the ball at all. He's already got 3 strikeouts. If he strikes out here, that's when you start calling the eye doctor.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Chris Heisey.
Chris Heisey is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And that is going to put an end to this one. And the Royals will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Gordon Francis wins his team-leading 10th game of the year, racking up 14 Ks in doing so. Greg Holland records the save, his 23rd of the campaign. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, the lefty Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score tonight.